Well, hello everyone. Let's talk about something gay. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about picking up boys at a bar, or as some might call it, Uber Eats. Whether you're out searching for your next husband, your next hookup, your sister wife husband, or all of the above, this isn't meant to sound very technical, it's not meant to sound very complicated, but I have learned a couple things in my experiences at various different social activities and gatherings when I am on the hunt for, my latest prey. Guy that I intend to take home or do God knows what to, or have God knows what done to me. But why not learn from some of our past mistakes? Right off the top of my head, let's talk about bad pickup lines. A very common one that people tend to use, and unfortunately I have been guilty of using myself, is, "Oh, do you come here often? Are you referring to my mouth or the bar?" One semi-awkward experience I had is that I was at a bar out of town, and a guy came up to me and he's all like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey," and he's like, "How are you?" And I'm like, "I'm doing good." He's all like, "It's good to see you," and stuff. "You're looking great." I'm like, "Thank you." I had no idea who the fuck this guy was, and I don't know why I just kept going with it. And then he proceeded to say like, "Okay, well, it's good to see you. Tell Jeff hi for me." And I'm like, "I will." I have no clue who the fuck Jeff is. Okay, well, that was kind of weird and that was kind of stupid, but we're just gonna move on right here. Oh, look, there's a dick. Of course, there's always the general, like, "Hi, how are you doing?" And I think it's nice, honestly, if you have maybe, pay someone a compliment. Don't make it weird. Don't say things all like, "Oh my God, you have legs like the kind I want to put a baby in between." Never say that. One thing that I really suck at is eye contact, and that is something that is so essential and common in the gay community because everybody is fucking staring and always looking at you, and the key is making that eye contact. Whereas I'm sitting here thinking, "Oh my God, my mother told me it's not polite to stare. All these guys have such bad manners." But a major thing about engaging with somebody out in the community or out in a social gathering is that eye contact. And the key to that is accompanying that eye contact with a nice little smile. Some guys will be like, "Sup." I tried that at my gym, and then an associate came up to me and said that someone was made to feel uncomfortable by how many times I did that. I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. I do feel kind of cheesy sometimes when I have been in that scenario in a normal social gathering at a bar or club or whatever. And you're looking at somebody and you kind of give off that nod. You're like, "Hey, you look like a hot bowl of chili. Can I be your cornbread?" Don't ever fucking say that. I just recommend that if you do lock eyes with somebody, don't be holding your cup like so and stirring it with your straw and just looking like. Something to be careful of is that friends can be unintentional cock blockers. It's perfect when you really are not meaning to play the field at all, but it's dangerous if you go out with another friend that happens to be a guy, because people are inevitably going to ask themselves, "Shit, is that their boyfriend? I don't know." And half the time that's going to prohibit them from even coming up to you and approaching you. You just need to be careful, especially with how handsy you are with your friends. I don't know if you're the type of bosom buddy that is holding hands like this in a weird way. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Bad. Another thing that to keep in mind is that when you are out to peruse and play the field, you should avoid all the dancers. Don't waste your time on the dancers. And if you are a dancer, I don't mean any disrespect to you, but if you're a guy looking for some action, the dancers are inevitably going to be among the most beautiful guys there, but they are there to do their job. They're there to work. They're there to dance. They're there to earn tips. So of course they're going to come off flirty like they want you to suckle their junk. But they're going to be that way with the very next guy that comes up to them, and you might think, "I'm something special." You're not. Just let them do their job, and you can pursue a different kind of job. Another rule, do not be on your fucking phone. That means you are disengaged. It kind of means you're less accessible. Just don't. Put it away. Let your face show. Let your smile show. Look approachable. And if you play your cards right, you just might have that very special guy come right up to you and say something so amazing, like, "You look like a perfect future ex-husband of mine that I just want to wreck to pieces." That's when you do encounter guys that really need to not talk anymore, and pray to God that they don't ever run for politics. But by God, they have an ass to kill, a penis to boot, so let's do this for the next 3 hours. Kudos if it lasts 3 hours. There is something really fun about actually going out in person and meeting people and leaving yourself open to whatever might fucking happen. Oh, and I feel like it should go without saying that you generally want the bar to be filled with more than 7 people, so if it's not, then get the fuck out of there, because odds are they're a family and they're gonna try to breed you. Everybody has different experiences and stories, but these are some of the times and these are some of the things that I've done that have worked and things that I have had the most fun with, and it could either apply to you or you might think it's total bullshit. Don't knock it until you tried it. Think smartly and you should be just fine. Mostly. And that concludes today's discussion, you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun with this, and until next time, I'm Ryan Boehme, signing off. Bye, everyone.